Hello and welcome to Greetingstar. I'm so glad you could join me today. So here's a look at the card I'm making for you today. It's a Mother's Day card and I made it using the Spellbinders stamp set. It's called Sentiments for You. It's a new release and they asked me to create a card with this product and I was happy to do so. You can see there's lots of wonderful sentiments that you can use for many spring occasions like Mother's Day or Father's Day or graduation, and then also just some sweet ones. You make my heart smile, great job, you did it, you are in my thoughts. Lots of wonderful sentiments on that stamp set. And then I'm also going to use this die set from Spellbinders. This is the Elegant Twists Squares. I think that one was released last year. This mirror gold cardstock is also Spellbinders, and this cardstock is the Color Essentials line and it's in the color Alabaster. Now I'm just going to rotate my cardstock so that it is in landscape orientation and cut it at 5.5, and then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. That will give me my A2 sized card base of 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then I'm going to take the other piece and I'm going to trim that one down to 4 inches and then 5 1/4. That will give me a 1/4 inch border all the way around. That's going to be my front panel. And then I'm going to trim that gold cardstock down later to just shy of the 4 inches and the 5 1/4. Now I'm going to use my Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting machine to cut these beautiful designs into my front panel. And I'm just going to place them here on my paper. I've got to turn them over actually because the cutting edge is face up right here. So you'll see in a second I flip those over and then line it all up. And then I'll run it through my die cutting machine. Now those beautiful twist designs, those do not cut out, they cut into the paper, but the square right there will be cut out. And I'm going to pop that up on some foam dots, and that square is where I'm going to be putting my sentiment. So I'm just going to remove all those little pieces, and so you can see how that did that beautiful design into the cardstock, but it didn't cut it out. Now if you did want to cut it out, the dies are included in the set. That's what those square frames are that you see to the left. Those will cut that out for you. But I just wanted it in the design, and then I'm going to put that mirror gold cardstock behind it, and that'll give it a really elegant, beautiful look for Mother's Day. So I'm just using the Spellbinders tool-in-one to get all those little bitty pieces out. And then when I'm done with that, I will go ahead and clean up my mess. And you can see here that putting it away is a snap if you have these little pockets, which I love. And then I'm going to go ahead and get ready to stamp the Happy Mother's Day stamp on my square. Here's a look at that mirror gold cardstock. I'm going to, like I said, trim that down to just shy of 4 inches and just shy of 5 1/4, and then that's what that will look like. And then I'm going to pop that square up. So I'm going to go ahead and take out that Happy Mother's Day sign or stamp. And I'm just looking to see if any others would fit on this square. If you turned it diagonal, you could actually do the Happy Anniversary, because this card is quite beautiful and definitely would be good as a anniversary card as well as a Mother's Day card. So I'm just putting some of this double-sided adhesive along the edges of this card panel, and that's what I'm going to use to stick it down to the gold cardstock. And I'm just trimming off the excess that's hanging over the edges. Just putting that down. Sorry that my head's in the way. Then going to use some more tape adhesive to go ahead and adhere this to my card base. Again, cutting off any excess. There we go. The card is almost done. Can you believe that, guys? It's really simple, even though it looks so beautiful. Okay, then I'm going to use my stamping platform here to align this stamp and stamp it with some Versamark ink. Now the Versamark ink is a clear ink, and you can use it for embossing. It's a watermark ink. And I'm just going to put that on my stamp. But before I do that, I want to use my anti-static tool, which is it's a bag of powder, and it will prevent the embossing powder from sticking to places where you don't want it. I'm just doing a quick test on this piece of paper to see if it stamps well, because this is the first time I've used this stamp. And I just want to clean it off here and rub off any film that might be on it from the manufacturing process. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that down and use my Expo eraser to put some even pressure. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use my tweezers to hold that while I apply the powder, and then my heat tool to heat this up. I love heat embossing. It's so magical in my opinion. So I'm just going to let that cool for a moment while I look for some foam adhesive. Then I'm just going to put this foam adhesive. This little foam adhesive comes in the Spellbinders card kit of the month, and so I have it available a lot of times, and so that's what I like to use. And now it's ready to put on my card. Very pretty. And now I'm just going to take this gold ribbon and tie it into a bow and trim it up, and it'll be ready to go on the bottom of my card there. A quick and easy card. It looks very elegant and beautiful, but it's very quick and simple to make. Just deciding where I want to put the bow, and I think it looks best at the bottom. So I've trimmed it up, and I'm going to use these Elmer's Craft Bond glue dots or glue spots. I'm just going to roll it up into a little bit of a ball and then apply it to my bow. And now I'm just going to trim it up. And that's my card for today, guys. I hope you had fun watching, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. I really love your support and appreciate it. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.